Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
To see Dignitas doubling down here with some more meta team compositions. This is not traditionally what you'd think these players would be playing. If it was the old school, Sven is need to answer this Bard, who's way earlier to the mid lane off of that reset. So that's what is happening. At least I was running out, but this isn't all in.
Go all out. Yeah, Licorice pops the Dominus. He's gonna flash away to try to get the Q heal off those minions, looking to just try to reset it because he is looking dead.
Yeah.
Castle's got him dead to rights. An easy first blood there for Immortals.
We got to
be
see
able
that
to actually get that wave fully crashed, and now giving over that kill. Definitely a tough spot. And you can see that Immortals also going to be able to take the Dragon down on the bottom side. So good things happening here for Immortals. It is just a very slight lead, but it is one nonetheless.
Going back to some of his EG games when he was playing with JoJo, I feel like he had a lot of them on Zinja. So a little bit more bruisery, a little bit more ability to take a lot of farm and then duel people, I think, is his strength.
Oh, Licorice in trouble. Again. Castle goes all out, and Licorice has got to get back to the tower, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Castle flashes forward. Licorice tries to dive, but it's to no avail as Castle cuts
to me actually increases the chance of them being able to reach those peaks again, because everyone has experienced being that first team all-pro on this team. Licorice was this last split he played. Jensen several times as well, but that's a good pick.
Yeah, Mask is in a lot of trouble. He's going to go between two worlds, but now he's just going to go back to the spawn. Armeo caught as well, and he is sure to follow here also as Jensen arrives with the TP to pick up an easy one. Licorice stuns up Castle, but he will be able to, with the weirding, with that E, and then being able to pick people out with the ulti is so powerful, so it's tough when that first one goes wrong.
I will say they've stabilized a little bit here, picking up their second dragon, stacking up fairly quickly by 12 minutes. He's also gone
standing menacingly behind one of his teammates.
True. I mean, for what it's worth,
Jensen
maybe
in trouble here, but he actually pulls him under the tower. It isn't even going to matter. Castle just O's all out and takes down Jensen in the P. And you already used the ulti from Sven, so I do think this is dicey. Maybe they're just going to try to poke and prod, see if they can find an angle to steal. And meanwhile, we do have Licorice taking that tower bot.
Bit of a weird play because now everyone's shown. Okay. Spico really wants it.
Yeah, they're going to actually look for him. Tactical is back over the wall, but the TP's now coming in, and they're going to try to turn and fight. They go in between two worlds. They lock him down, and they can't actually find Mask. Sven is on the run, had to flash out over the wall. Licorice. So it's definitely a tough spot for them, but Gold's still very close overall. Zeri scaling up, but there's a pick coming out from Mask, going to try to find Jensen. Misses on the weirding and decides better of it, just trying to buy time for Olay, who arrives. Armeo's here as well. He's going to pop the lightning crash, trying to run back to the tower. Can he survive? He cannot, as Mask takes him down. Tactical coming in now as well, looking to slow up Isles, who will be able to flash out to safety. It's a good pick. It's down on the bottom side. It's a 1v2 for Castle, and he likes his odds. We'll see if he can pull it off. Licorice getting low, trying to wait for the spells to come back up to look to go in. There's the Q3 from Castle. He's trying to run back. He's going to flash over the wall. Flash twisted advance comes in. There's the stun from Licorice. They should get the shutdown. Licorice grabs it. A critical bunch of gold there going in towards the Renekton as Olay now finds a Tempered Fate. The binding is there. It does connect on him, and Armeo's right in on top of him. Tactical there as well. Another kill going to be picked up. Armeo wanted to give it to Tactical, had to take it himself as Spica was looking like he maybe wanted to try to get in, but then realizing there's not really any way to do so. A lot of quick dragons going their way. Dignitas has just not really been prepared to contest at these dragons, and now putting themselves in a pretty dicey spot because this is Hextech Soul. That is one of the best ones in the entire game.
That Zeri scaling is incredibly strong. We also know that Hextech Soul is likely going to be a W for Immortals, but the gold is extremely close. So the Soul fight could actually be very competitive. This is a replay of
I agree, maybe had he not get down over the wall, but of course, we had the knowledge, we had the vision that he was there. Exactly. He didn't know that Maokai was there, as Isles going to get caught out. As he's between worlds here by Mask, and he is going nowhere fast. Tactical trying to knock him down, but doing so little damage. And now the depth charge does interrupt. Olay takes the kill at the end of the day. They were struggling to create as much control as they can down there. They do have the option, of course, if they think, hey, you know, Dignitas has that space controlled. They can just give up that one dragon and try to play for towers, try to play for something else. But they've already taken down the tier 1 top and bot, so wouldn't be any easy ones. Gonna go between worlds. Is looking for Sven. He gets locked in, but he walked out of the ulti and now went way too far. Really bungled that one. Unlocked the ult.
To the lane afterwards. but he cancels his own ult before he can walk through it.
Castle now potentially in trouble. Sven is TP'd in behind him. He has to make sure he doesn't give him a way to kidnap him out to safety. Gonna try to go over towards Sven, and he does go all out. Doesn't get all the way over the wall, though, and now gonna get rooted up by Isles. They're looking for the chase. He's jumped over, slice over the wall, does have the stun. They are gonna grab the kill. Nice TP play there by Sven. A good collapse by Dignitas. Really used to it and messed up the mechanics on that one. Allows Sven to survive.
And now Dig have first setup. They have good controller vision. They have Maokai saplings. It's really difficult for Immortals to retake. They don't have bot or mid push, so they have to run through this really narrow corridor of the jungle where they're also spotted out by saplings.
Yeah, Spica is looking like he's ready to fight. They're going to try to funnel in. There's Between Worlds. It catches multiple members. The ulti coming out from Tactical, but it hasn't taken down Jensen. Jensen's stunned up, though, but Sven putting back some damage as well, and it's Licorice in the back line on the other side. Tactical flashes out, barely survives, and now Licorice, Steric's pop, trying to turn it back onto Castle. He goes all out, but he delivers himself into Jensen. Licorice gets the kill. Armeo going back in. The blinking health bars just won't go down as Licorice gets out of there to safety. All the difference for Dignitas.
It really did. That's such a difficult approach to the Drake pit. If you cannot approach through either the mid or the bot lane, it's so tight. And
with his BT, but couldn't really re-enter the fight, as you say. And Sven was untouched pretty much throughout all of it. Licorice was shockingly tanky there. It's clearly Immortals trying to defend this. We'll see if the Tempered Fate is actually even available. Are they going to look for the chase down? Jensen is here, as is Isles. The Crescent Guard's popped there by Armeo as he wants to keep the fight going, but can't quite do so. And now the Nature's Grass going to get popped here from Spica. He's trying to go in. Nice buffer there, though, from Castle, and he's going to be able to bar portal out to save.
The way they play team fights, I feel like, is more hardwired. So I feel like Sven, compared to a mid lane Ziggs player, is just going to throw out all his cooldowns for max DPS.
Oh, Jensen potentially in trouble. Does have to jump over the wall. I can see what you're saying. You know, they have kind of different stylistic tendencies that they'll try to play it differently. Oh, Hook coming in, though. There's the dredge line and the depth charge. Mask locked down, but does survive, or does he? The Ignite not quite enough to take him down, nor was the Leandry's playing a specific style. And being able to change that to fit what you need in the game is really tough.
Really is. Licorice recovered pretty well in this game despite getting solo killed twice with the way they played sidelines. He's actually up in CS now.
Tactical's here. I don't think Licorice realizes it. Spica's coming in as well, but Licorice is getting burst down fast. They're going to be low on damage. The Nature's Grass come through, and the Ziggs ulti from downtown rains hell down on Immortals. Tactical is gone. Castle is gone, and Licorice stands atop. Zealous on trying to start out that play again. This is what happened last time. We were fighting around this tri-brush. The positioning is so important.
Ziggs, Maokai completely blocked that spot.
They're looking for Licorice, though. Licorice forced to pop the Dominus. He's trying to run out of there, but he is already very low. Does have his teleport to rejoin. The Nature's Grass says pop, but in goes Isles. The Ziggs ulti across 3, but it's bullet time, baby. Tactical lets it rip, softening up so many members. The Dignitas health bars are very low. There is a world where they can still win this fight. They have the extra man alive as Mask did fall. But now the Ziggs bomb starting to take their toll. Isles hooks in. It was a great buffer, though, as now Spica going back in Armeo. Armeo is caught out, and he's got no Crescent Guard. He's fallen down. The chase is on for Dignitas. They wipe.
And Sven are online with Ziggs and Zeri. You can really see when this team comp sets up first, the Ziggs stuff.
The only one actually in the area, no one else from Immortals is even over here. Now they get the bad news that they may be too late. The Temper Fate going to buy a little bit of time. Let's see, can Armeo even get there? He gets Satchel charged away. He's not going to get in range. The Nature's Grasp helps on the disengage. Licorice just slices over the wall. They may try to find a fight here, but I think it would be ill-advised as they are pretty split. So if I'm Immortals, I still am coping and feel like, hey, you could get Hextech Soul, and maybe you could get back into this game, you know? I think it's going to be really hard for them to do that, but
it's one fight.
Hextech Soul is so powerful. If you can take that away, it really could change the course of this game. But Dignitas setting up the siege here might just let the Maokai ultimate rip if they want to try to create some space. The ulti connects, but it's only on the Maokai, and Maokai drops his ulti as well, and the Ziggs ult this time not locking it. Oled's got a flash out of there. Between Worlds comes down. Here's the bullet time across multiple members. Jensen incredibly low, but Armeo doesn't have the juice to finish him off. Isles trying to get out of there, but he has no flash. Mask gets the kill. How much of a chase can we pull off? Mask is trying to come, but he gets poked away by Sven, pushed back there.
This is so important. Drake is up in 2 seconds, so if they can get a couple more picks, they'll get the soul.
Yeah, we'll see if they're going to be able to do it. Licorice in the middle of everybody right now as Castle's trying to interrupt the teleport. He's not getting out of there. He loses the J, he loses his ult, and he might just die again.
Jensen's pushing mid as well. He's trying to take inhibitors while it's happening. It's chaos.
This is becoming absolute chaos. Jensen working on that, but meanwhile, Immortals, are they just going to commit to this and actually pull it?
They have to.
They could potentially lose the game right here, right now. It's up to Spica, it's up to Sven, because it's a base race, but now Mask has respawned. Immortals are going to be able to get this. Oh, he stole it! Sven steals away the Hextech Soul with the ulti. Castle's trying to get out of there, but I don't know if he can. And now Jensen's coming back. Jensen's caught off on the other side. Castle's winning a fight in the bottom side. He takes down Sven. Jensen falls. How close that got. It went down to 6 HP. I think it was taken by a Leandri's tick from Sven, but I want to see that one more time.
I did see it at 6. A little bit less effective if they do it again, because Sven has stopwatch now, so he can just immune a lot of it. They also have double locket on the team. So even though 2 lockets are not perfectly synergistic, it will be extra shield.
And he used his hook there as well, so not going to find an easy way out. We'll see if he gets kidnapped by Castle. Castle doesn't want to let the ulti go. Instead, he's going to find Sven, and Sven is going to be in trouble here. Tactical looking for an angle to find the ulti. Doesn't do it just yet, but Sven is gone without even popping it. But there's nothing
pushing
to
the base. And that's a full item Zeri. These turrets are not going to last long. No one can really stand and fight him. So Armeo, he wants to speed up time for this Baron because it's a painful wait right now. Jensen's getting this inhibitor, I think.
But Mask did about 2/3 of his health with 1 QE, and Mask is now looking for more. There's going to be any chance of it. So Immortals have been able to grab themselves a Baron. They'll maintain map control, and they'll be able to go into this next dragon here in a position of power. It's the gold lane really doesn't connect. Nice satchel charge out to safety there by Sven. But Immortals at the very least have positioning here now on the dragon.
Dig really want to poke and avoid getting hard engaged on. Licorice might be caught out, but even if Immortals starts this Drake, I think Dignitas is okay because they'd rather be the ones engaging from afar and having a nice front to back.
Yeah, we'll see though, because they can't actually force them.
They gotta go. They gotta go.
Licorice is coming around the side. This dragon is going down pretty quick. Now both teams pausing.
Oh,
and there's the Nature's Grass going in. It's down to 4K. It's down to 5K. Between Two Worlds comes out, but it only catches Isles, and Isles is okay. Licorice in the back line, and Armeo gets the dragon. Will it make the difference? Jensen in trouble on the other side. Castle's in on top of him. Can he make it happen in the 1v3? He can. Surely he can. He got Jensen, and on the other side, bullet time goes, and it takes down another. Sven's on the run, but he's got nowhere to go. Immortals take the fight. Trying to chase down everyone as Castle looking for speed.
Full build, killing these turrets as a support and jungler running away. Immortals is going to move to 5-0 after being eliminated from playoffs. They are unstoppable, Azael.
An absolutely insane game, back and forth. Dignitas looked like they were taking control, but Immortals refuse to give up. And in the critical fight, they make it happen. And they're going to take down Dignitas in game number 1 of this series. They're going to start off this final week right. They are going to break their 10-game losing streak and try to end the season how they started it. We'll see if they can get that 2-0.
Take notes. That's how it's...
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Yeah.
But
these are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
End the split with a 2-0.
And a big throwback for Ole's Thresh. This is a champion that has basically dropped out of the competitive meta. Cassante is stronger.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we call them kind of those low eco champs. So this is the replay, I guess, when he interrupted. So there's actually a lot of range minions there.
Wow.
That makes it feel much more worthwhile. I didn't realize that it was a fully stacked wave. So that looks like somewhere 9-10 range minions that he did deny. So that's going to feel pretty good. And you can see the wave is getting pushed in now to Licorice top. So he's going to collect as much of this as he possibly can. Should be able to create an experience advantage. And Jensen, pressing E and walking towards you. You've seen a lot of this if you've been watching competitive lately, as Corky misses the Q and now in trouble. Is going to have to Valk out of there. Armeo's in the area as well. There's a potential for a W flash. Jensen has got to get out of there and fast.
He might want to trade
gets the bad news. He's going to have to flash, and now W flash is there to follow, and Armeo nails him. Jensen's down.
You
know, Isles is going in. You always want to buffer that hook when you can. As you say, getting the aftershock up is such a big deal to be able to get that out. And basically negates the entire hook that's coming through from Isles. You can't land that passive auto to follow it up. So do end up taking quite a bit of punishment there. Spica going to be able to grab those grubs on the top to be able to get 6 grubs. Isles is here. He spots them. Zeri moving over as well. And in comes Spica. So clearly Dignitas doesn't want to just give this up. A double sleep does land. The hook is there to follow, and it's going to be an immediate flash out as the box is going to get dropped, but it's not going to create any space for Immortals at all. The bot laners missing both of their flashes. They are just gone. And meanwhile, Licorice is just fighting it out. 1v2 in the pit. Castle goes over the wall, but in comes Jensen. The Dominus gets popped. Do they have a flash to follow? Not just yet, but in goes Spica now. Watch out, EP is down, and Armeo's going to have to flash back to the tower as well. As Spica will grab the grubs here off the back of that. There's one more remaining that they should be able to get. Jensen picks it up, but they want to try to Darv Armeo. Jensen's going to shove this in. Sven is going to go back towards mid lane, and we'll see if they can pull off this dive. Isles needs to be the one to start it up. The hook doesn't hit, but he does connect with that passive auto, and there's nowhere for Armeo to go. Nicely done from Dignitas, winning out pretty massively just yet. Ole is around. Licorice obviously very low. They have Jensen up in top lane, pushing that out. So Dignitas is going to be able to give over those second dragons, but it does set up that potential opportunity that Immortals had last time, again, to be able to push towards Soul.
Another powerful Soul, especially if Dignitas is able to outscale.
Coming in, they're going to try to engage here. Yeah, Jensen potentially in some trouble. Castle has popped the ult, but he is down multiple levels, but now Mask arrives as well, and Mask is trying to take them down. Isles creating a lot of space with the double passive roots. He's stepping forward, trying to get him, but he can't just do it. But now in comes Sven with the lightning crash. Can he finish them off? Isles is gone. Sven is pushed back. Mask got so much damage
in
down
that spot. Very nicely done.
Yeah, and Mask is going to get pretty strong now. You know, he already had that one completed item. He has the tier 2 boots, got another Faded Ashes in there, so he's going to be working towards another item. And now the TP coming in here from Immortals. Dignitas just has to run. Thanks for the leash. And they're going to be able to grab that and pick up the eye. But Dignitas trying to go back in. The Glacial Prison connects on Isles. He does buffer the hook to try to get out. Licorice coming in now. The Swirling Sea connects on multiple. And it's a two-man sleep. What can they find off of it? They can find the one kill on the Renekton. But it looks like that's going to be the end of it. Really competitive against some very good teams, you know, taking wins off of FlyQuest and TL, but then also dropping to Shopify and a 2-0 there. Castle does try to sidestep, can't quite do it. Is he going to get slapped up? I'm not even sure if they need it. The watch out, Eep bonks him over the head. And it's going to be the flash forward from Licorice to guarantee it. They chase him down, they get that kill on the other side. Mask is going to be tough for Immortals to fight unless they can mark this Cassante, because if he joins and he gets stuck in a 4v5, it could be really problematic. So Licorice is pushing in. There's the hook onto Armeo, but it is just Armeo, and Isles has to flash out after it, so definitely not a great hook from him. Licorice has backed off, trying to create space, but you can see in the bottom left, Castle wants to mark him. He's saying you cannot get a free TP here, so he's going to turn around and take the fight. Castle's trying to run. We'll see if he can find it. It's going to be all out there from Licorice as he's taking the 1v1. Dominus has been popped. A flash to try to dodge it, but he catches him on the Q3, and Licorice gets the solo kill. Anything you can do, I can do better, says Licorice. Gets the solo kill back onto Castle after last game. The bullet time taking out Isles, but Isles boomerangs to the wall and to safety. Barely
still might get the Drake out of this. They're starting up with Castle ready to TP in.
Yeah, they had a big HP advantage. Spica trying to fish over the wall here. The Swirl Seed not connecting there. But Jensen, Spica working on this. Sven is over the wall, but they need to get Licorice here. They need him to create that space for the squad to guarantee this. Armeo's hanging out. He is on vision, so they know he's there, but they're scared to step up and potentially get CC'd by him.
He really wants to
Isles
steal
coming
it.
back now. This is getting a little bit dicey. Dig just needs to buy time till the rest of the members do arrive. They will do so now, and they will secure the dragon.
A very successful sequence for Dig, especially if they can extend this.
Well, because he's weaker in the 1v1, he knows it, but he also can't allow him to get that TP, and now Tactical potentially in trouble, and Castle is going to try to come in to respond, but he's still in the top lane, and Licorice is there faster. They're going to be able to get the kill. The sleep on 2, the flash in from Spica. Can they get more? It doesn't look like it. Now Castle finally responds. I thought he was going to do so earlier, but he did not. Does get the slice through the minions, but it's just going to dissuade them from pushing in. Licorice
Soul slowly goes over to Dignitas, and Immortals loses the game. And the feedback from us would be that they needed to just try something. Yeah. But if Dig never gives them any windows, then it's not going to work. And right now, Mask was pushing deep, and I think he's caught.
Yeah, Mask very far up there. The depth charge is going to come through. He's going to flash, but the hook is going to be there anyway, and he is just gone. The ulti does sweep them back, but doesn't even matter because Immortals not going to be able to do anything more. Armeo's in a lot of trouble. He is just getting knocked down lower and lower and lower. And now the massive sleep comes in from Spica. Bullet time gets let go there from Tactical, though. He's creating a lot of space. Spica is low. Spica may just go down. They do get the kill onto him. Tactical trying to catch up to them. So many low health bars. Armeo is warmogsing up on the side, but they can't keep the chase going.
I mean,
that bullet time made such a big difference.
It was an amazing bullet time. I feel like Tactical is insane at the moment as a level 12 MF chasing 4 people, but he's actually done it for now. The Armeo Warmogs makes
they want
him
to move themselves to Soul Point, but Sven is below them, so is Jensen, and Immortals are going to have to run as Licorice is just a brick wall that they don't think they can get through. Now the call is go back to the Dragon, but this is getting pretty dicey here.
It's so dicey.
As Isles is going to arrive. We'll see if they can actually make the play happen. They pull him out, the Lantern to safety. Well done. Mask now back. Can Armeo secure it? Looks like he should be able to, so it got dicey, but Immortals get the job done. Move them up. Yeah, you can see Pika frustrated that he went forward, but we're back to live. We're back to Isles dying once again. Immortals get another pick, and this time they may just say damage to throw in, but the Baron's going down fast. It's down to 5K. Licorice is here. Are they going to go in for the steal? Remember, Spica has no flash, so he has no real way in, and Castle's popping the dominance. He's going to come out to try to buy time, but the damage is being split. The bullet time gets popped. Licorice is in trouble, but he is able to back it out. They secure it, but now can they get out of there because the health bars are low. Immortals
to try and get more. Watching this pick, it looked like Ole and Armeo making it happen.
Yeah, Ole was able to flash in there, found him with the flash play, had the hook to follow. Those are the aggressive moves you have to make on the advantage when you find these little skirmishes where I think Thresh can really thrive. Now Sven doesn't have a flash, does have the cleanse. They're going to try to delay
this. Turret will make him very fed, and he's just betting that his team won't give up too much on the other side. But this is the inhibitor likely going down.
Yeah, the inhibitor is going to be gone. The question is, how much more do they have to give? Because Jensen's going to be on inhib himself, and who's going to actually call stop? Mask is TPing. This is an awkward spot. Okay,
down in about 10 seconds. They can maybe get this turret to make it almost 3,000, but they need to continue to make plays to win this game.
And I think the next play, there's a hook, though. It connects, and the bullet time coming across. It pushes back Jensen, buying the space for Mask. The Lantern is there to bring him to safety. Is going to go all out? He is. And it's Armeo in the middle of 5, and Armeo's got no chance of getting out of that one.
Nice pick there by Licorice. Got him right up.
Wow. And likely has quite a bit of gold in pocket, I would think, because I feel like he hasn't been back to base for a while yet. 3,300 gold in pocket. So he's going to have a full item buy here. Dignitas do grab the Dragon, so Immortals...
5 though.
Zir can delete this though. It's going to go down fast. Spica's got to get there in a hurry. He has the flash, but I think he's too late. It's too late. It's already going to be dead by the time he arrives. They get vision on it. It is smited down by Armeo.
They'd love to fight here. Castle sees something.
Castle is looking, but can he actually find the ankle? He would have to flash. He used the slice over the wall. Doesn't have the dice available. There's the flash. There's the stun. It's on Jensen, but Jensen has the mercs and should be able to back up. There's the Lantern to try to get Castle to safety, but Castle is burning down. Will he survive? Will for now, just barely. But Immortals just no real cost to doing it. They are going to be able to step forward, and this mid lane tower should fall. Armeo escorts Sven back as the mid lane inhibitor is going to go down. Jensen pushing forward onto Castle here. Looks like they want to try to make some sort of action happen down on this bot side, but they don't really have a way to start a fight just yet until now. The hook goes in on Armeo. Are they going to commit to it? The bullet time across multiple members forces the flashback from Isles there, who barely survives, but now the MF is missing that critical ultimate.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for them to just get out of here with the wins that they've taken. They get both the inhibs. There's no vision in the area from Dig. So Immortals will claim Soul.
Oh, man.
One step closer to a 2-0.
Kind of cool for Immortals that they're able to actually close this out.
And they are really close to losing this game now. Your 2 inhibitors down, the wave's getting pushed in mid. Castle's escorting in the wave top. Spica's down in bot lane, so did just complete an item. Is going to rejoin with the squad. You can see Licorice trying to aggressively clear this out and maybe finds a pick onto Castle. Castle potentially in trouble here. He's going to dash back in for Jensen. Jensen, Valkyrie's back to safety. Now the Glacial Prison connects on Licorice and the TPs are coming in. Who's going to go down first? It's a GA pop there, but Licorice has to flash out and Mask is on the chase. Tactical potentially in trouble. Jensen's going to flash over and he hits the rocket. Gets Tactical, and we've seen this one before. Tactical
to respond, and Mask just absolutely melts this Baron. Fast 2-man Baron here.
Yeah, it is gone. Immortals claim the Baron. And this could be the stay alive. He will be able to Warmogs back up. But again, in goes Isles, and Isles is going to drop the ulti on a Mask, but Mask just sweeps back to the tower. He's A-okay. They do get the teleport out from Castle as he was worried about a full-on engage. Now the turret taking some damage. Another one comes in. And this time it's Tactical, and Tactical is gone. We've seen this one before. It's up to Sven, though, as Castle goes flying in. Sven's got to get the work done here as Mask falls as well. The Zonias does nothing. And Dignitas are on the chase. They want even more. Sven's in the face of Ole, who hooks to the Gromp. The zap will not slow him down, but I don't think you're getting out of this one. Spica is here, and Spica is here for blood.
The mid wave is deep. Jensen's teleported on the game here.
I think they will. It looks like that could be it. Off of a hook from Isles. Tactical gets caught. Both summoners available. And Tactical goes down. The follow-up fight was easy for Dignitas. They are pushing in, and they are looking to put the finishing touches on this one. It's just Armeo alive, and he can do nothing but watch the Nexus turrets fall. Dignitas battle back out of nowhere. Take the fight, take the game, and send us to game number 3.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
Tanks, you have mage and mid, and then you have a hyper-scaling AD carry and bot.
Similar to Immortals team comp last game with Mask playing
dive, as Jensen is pretty much so instead they'll just move down towards this dragon, where Immortals are in the area, but I don't think they're going to find any sort of an angle.
Yeah, I mean, this is all set up from that original trade by Dignitas, and Jensen, basically Jensen the item, and now we're going to fight over crab.
Yeah, in comes Isles. They're going to flash in. Armeo is so separated from the team, though. What was that flash? He's going in by himself. Watch out, Eep, and watch out, Armeo, as that's a first blood donated over to Jensen. Immortals now back on the map, already on the dragon here, looking for their first dragon of the game as Dignitas, to mix things up in this series, did take the first one.
Might get a fight. Licorice has TP if they can delay this.
Yeah, they are looking like they want to posture for it. We'll see if Isles can find a good engage. Dragon getting low, so they have to go now if they want to do it. But the flick back on Isles, he's going to pop the ulti and just knocks Olay away. Olay does burn down, though, and now the teleports have arrived. Licorice is in the back line. Crescent Guard popped by Armeo on the other side. Isles still hanging around in case he can find a window to do something more. But it looks like it's just Dignitas getting the one kill and taking Dragon.
2 dragons to 0, 1,300 gold up. Immortals still killless. That was a well-played
objective back, and we'll see what they can get done with it.
Yeah, pretty tough to make good use of Herald when you're the team that is down in the game, but it doesn't mean it's not worth taking. In terms of Dignitas, Speaker was just on a bad jungle cycle as Lilia. He wants to just keep farming his camps.
He's going to be able to walk it out. But Mask in trouble potentially here from Jensen as he, again, lands a nice chunk. And now Isles coming in. There's the flash combo, the flash forward from Jensen. The auto lands, and that is going to be enough. Isles gets the kill. It costs him 2 flashes.
And the trade. And then also, he's always had his team in his back pocket.
Licorice may be in trouble. He is overheated. The sleep going to come down defensively there onto Armeo. How much damage can they get done? He is burning down. Armeo flashes out the TP now coming in. This one's from Jensen. He's in the back line. Isles just nearly in range, but the flashback from Tactical keeps him safe for now. Castle in the midst of everyone, but it doesn't look like he has the damage this time. He goes all out, but Sven flashes away to safety. Speak against it. I think this has really been the Immortals' struggle, is that you can understand the play is they're going to find a pick potentially here on the Isles. He doesn't have the ulti available, so he knocks someone back. He's trying to get out of there, but will get run down. Very likely burning down. Tactical picks up the kill. That's a nice play for Dig. 10 seconds before, and they get the flick back onto Sven as well. A second pick onto Dig as Immortals going to be able to drop the Herald, take the Dragon. They should get the tier 1, maybe even a charge on the tier 2. That's a big series of plays here for Immortals. Tactical got a kill, got an objective bounty, and they get the Dragon. So it's going to be a second objective bounty here, and that is going to be a massive swing of gold here that kind of ricochets them right back into the game.
Just when you thought they were out, they pull it back. A ridiculous series of events here. The moment the objective bounties spawn, they get a couple of kills.
He often then, does get caught out or make some mistake that kind of hurts. But, he often is in these spots, and we'll see if he can make it happen this time around as Castle jumping forward, looking for Jensen, but Jensen is just pounding him.
That's it.
As he has no armor at all. This is the situation I'm talking about. When you rush Volcanic, he's building
the Leandries on Lilia, so Dignitas just trying to play with pressure. They got those 4 grubs, helps their turret damage just a little bit.
I think
Sven closes the gap.
I think rightfully, right? Because he was able to get that early kill, was already getting accelerated, has played very well with the lead. Spica, as you said, I was up over 200 CS. He has more than the enemy top laner, nearly as much as his own top laner. And now Mask in trouble. He's going to flash, but Spica is right there, and it's just into the waiting arms of him. We'll see on the other side if they can try to turn this round as it isn't engaged, but the sleep is coming through across multiple members. Zen looking for the angle. The killer instinct is there. He gets 1, he gets 2, as Licorice and Sven combine to cook him up. But there's Castle on the top side going all out, but he just pulls them back to die. Tactical on the run, trying to get out of there.
Yet another pick, and it's just about following around Jensen. They go to Corky, and good things happen. 7,000 gold.
And that was really, really good, that killer instinct, the sleep setting it up as you called out. It also got him away from Tactical, and he was losing that 1v1 against Tactical. So it was an exit as well as an not even going to bother using the combo here on Castle, and those who likely have the Pathmaker ready. But now he gets too far forward, playing with fire, gets knocked back. The Pathmaker's not getting you out of that. Castle just gives him a freebie.
And Dig is going to take a lot with this because Chaleo was trying to do that gold trade top lane. That's been very sped up because it's at least an inhibitor. Jensen already on the mid wave. How much can Dig get here?
We'll see as they are posturing to push for more here, but mid lane is already there. Jensen's going to be knocking on the door of that second inhibitor. Speak Up playing on the side. Immortals trying to wait for Castle here. They can't really commit to a fight, so at the very least they're losing this second inhibitor. They did push out top as you called out, so it won't be a triple inhib, but it's two super easy inhibs. And now the sleep here comes in, the equalizer over the top. Mask is burning down. Can he get out? No, he's dead. Armeo's burning as well on the other side of the fight. It's all up to Tactical, but he's got no support whatsoever. Does sidestep the swirl C, but Jensen is rocketing him with the rockets, putting him lower and lower and lower. Another one hits, and Tactical has got to get back, but he can't. Zen picks him off with the snipe, and now in goes Isles. Castle is back, but Castle's just gonna die again, and it's Dig season after all. They're gonna end this summer split on a high note, putting the finishing touches on it, picking up kill after kill after kill on the door to Immortals Nexus. Dignitas claim this series from the jaws of defeat. They're gonna take a little bit to enjoy it, but they will finish it off at the end of the day. The Nexus falls, and Dignitas takes this one 2-1 and heads into playoff with side selection.
These were the best highlights from today's LCS matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.